Yes, we'd love some meatloaf.
Absolutely. Oh, man. Come on back. I'll show you where the plates and shit is. Then you can help yourselves. We got plenty, trust me.
How much do you have? A lot?
Probably enough to feed everyone in this room if all these seats had asses in them. And that's just the meatloaf. Man, this place is stocked out the ass. We got enough food to feed the entire prison population for weeks. Just in case you ain't noticed, there's 4 of us here.
All these seats, huh? We don't have nearly that many people with us. Come on, everybody. They've got the food back this way. I know you're all starved.
Wow, this place is amazing.
Changing your mind about this place yet? You think we can stay here?
Not sure, but I can still be impressed.
Huh.
Not too much, son. We've got to save enough for everyone to have some.
Rick, look at this tray. I don't think we can eat all of this if we tried.
I don't mean to interrupt, but you guys don't look like no rescue team to me. I mean, you act like you ain't eaten in weeks. You follow me?
Rescue team? No, we're just... I don't know what we are. We're just people. You guys are doing much better in here than we were out there. We're not here to rescue you.
How bad is it out there?
We saw the reports on TV, and then all hell broke loose in here. Since then, we've been holed up in here with no word from the outside world. We don't know what's going on.
It's bad. Near as we can tell, anyway. From the looks of it, our government has crumbled. There's no communication, no organization, no resistance. I've not even seen any military vehicles, which I'll admit seems odd. It appears civilization's pretty well screwed. Those things are everywhere. There are tons of them. We've taken to calling them zombies, I guess, though it was a while before we could say it with a straight face. Nowhere is safe except for, we're hoping, here. We've been on the road for weeks now, looking for a safe place to stay. The place that we stopped at didn't work out. Before we arrived here, we ran out of food. It's rough out there, guys. It's hard to describe. Wait a minute. You guys are guards, aren't you?
Oh, that's rich. Do we look like prison guards to you?
No, I suppose not.
Alan, keep an eye on Carl. You're inmates? Prison inmates? What did you do? What crimes did you commit?
Armed robbery.
Tax fraud, but it wasn't my fault.
Drugs, man, possession, selling, stealing. I've done it all, but I'm clean now. Totally clean. Gotta be, you know?
Murder?
Murder?
Yeah, and I know what you're thinking. But you got nothing to worry about unless my wife or her boyfriend and you can't beat them because they're dead. So relax. Besides, the one you should be worried about is Andrew here. He's the one that caused this whole living dead shit. Tell him, Andrew.
Yeah. It's like this. See, I was a hardcore user. Hardcore. I was a repeat offender, you know? I was here for my second time. My life was a wreck. All because of my addiction. I couldn't function, you know? I was here. Again. I didn't know what else to do. So I turned to God. If you can believe it. I asked him. Begged him. To Please help me get off the smack. I wanted to go clean, once and for all. I knew I wouldn't be able to do it without his help. So I asked. The next day, the report started. Now look at me. I'm completely clean. I couldn't get my hands on anything if I tried.
Okay, so, how did you guys end up stuck in here?
Shit was getting bad. Guards started abandoning the place, going home to be with their families and shit. They were fucking leaving in droves. Some of those things got in somehow. I don't know how, because I was locked up. Prison was being overrun. We'd been watching the news, so we kind of knew what was going on. I don't know if it was because we needed help fighting their way out, or if they didn't want us to starve to death in our cells after they left, but they let us out. Most of us ended up as food for those zombies, and eventually more zombies, because I guess that's how it works. At least, that's what the news said. So the place was pretty well overrun right away. A couple of the guards running to us, and we tried to fight our way out together. Just before we got to the exit, they locked us in here and left us. I hope those fuckers got their brains eaten. We've been in here for months. Kind of lost track, actually. If you want, I can show you around. I'm kind of itching to get me a look at this place and how it's holding up.
Let's go. Tyrese, hold down the fort here while I'm gone. Keep an eye on things. Dale, can you come with me? I don't want to be alone if we run into some company.
Sure, Rick, I'm done here. If I eat much more, I'll pop.
My name's Dexter, by the way. The fat-ass biker with the beard is Axel. I hope that's just a nickname. My buddy, the ex-junkie, is Andrew. And the nerd's name is Thomas. Huh, go figure. I'll start in the kitchen since we already here. This is the storeroom. As you can see, got enough food to last us a while. I think these cans have a shelf life in the decades, so we good.
It's like Christmas.
What's in here?
Don't open that door. You don't want to go in there.
Why? What's in there?
That's the shitter, man. We was pissing and shitting in a bucket for a couple of days after we was locked in here. That wasn't working. Ain't much ventilation in there now. Since the electricity was out, we figured the freezer was useless, but it was airtight, so we made it to the bathroom. Kind of wish it had a window or something. It's pretty damn unpleasant in there. You so much as crack that door, and your people out there be doing the exact opposite of eating. Let's just say we ran out of buckets after a while. Come on, I got a lot to show you, and it'll be dark before long. Gym's up this way.
Lead the way, but keep your eyes open. They don't move very fast, but they could still be anywhere.
Be a little easier if I had one of those. You gonna give me a gun?
Way I figure it, if you're a decent man, you won't mind proving it.
And you? I don't know shit about you people.
We haven't shot you yet, so you're just gonna have to trust us.
Whatever. Like I got a choice. This is it. Somebody's clipped the doors closed.
Whoever it was left a key in them so they could be unlocked. We'll, deal with that later. What's next?
Good idea. The laundry room is just up this way. The laundry room.
Nice. These aren't the most stylish clothes, but I know all of us could use a couple more things to wear. This place is working out.
This is the shower room. I don't know if it's still...
1 second.
This is the garage. Never been in here.
This stuff will come in handy, I'm sure.
Those buses are pretty big. If we ever leave here, one of them would make a nice replacement for my RV.
This is C block. From what you told me, A block and B block are still closed off and probably full of zombies. Hey, you do get used to saying that. So I can't show you any of that shit today. This is it. A block is where the administrative offices are. And if you're gonna stay here, you wanna check that place out. The couches and those offices are probably much more comfortable than anything here. But there are more than enough cells for all y'all. The best part is, if the electricity locks out, you can shut these doors without worrying about getting locked in. But nothing can happen. No one can open those doors without you hearing it.
We need to get to the others, start picking out our rooms.
Oh, that Axel guy seemed nice.
I don't care. I'm just glad they're sleeping on the lower level. I like that they don't trust us as much as we don't trust them.
No way, Rick. Why would you even suggest such a thing?
I'm thinking long term here, Tyrese. This makes sense if we're going to be staying here. I don't care what he did. And if I don't care, I don't see why you would.
That man was gonna kill you. He's dangerous.
Look at the circumstances, man. He just lost his kids.
What are you arguing about?
Rick wants to get Herschel and everyone at his farm. Bring them here to live.
I miss Glenn as much as anyone, but you can't bring them here. Herschel was crazy.
Herschel had a lot going on. But he's a farmer. We need him. He could plow out some of those fields out there, and we could grow food inside the fence. It's safer here anyway. I don't think it's right to just leave him miles away knowing we've got plenty of room in here. With Glenn, Otis, Patricia, and Herschel, and his kids, we could clean this place up in no time. We open those other wings of the prison, and we'll have plenty of room for anyone who stumbles upon this place. With Herschel here growing food and teaching us to farm, we could make a life here, long term. This makes sense, guys, trust me. I saw gas in the garage today. I think Dale and I should take the RV over there tomorrow. It wouldn't take that long since the roads are already cleared off. Let me talk to him. I think it'd be less threatening if I go up there alone. I don't want to startle him. I got no clue what frame of mind he's in.
Okay, I'll wait here. I just hope you know what you're doing.
Oh, God.
Rick!
What happened here? Was there another attack?
A few, actually. We're getting attacked a lot more often now, it seems. I think the cold is slowing them down, but it's going to be spring soon.
Things are just getting worse.
Then it looks like I came at the right time. There's an abandoned prison, just a few hours' drive from here. We've already cleaned out a portion of it and made it livable. There's enough room for everyone here and more. It's got a better fence system than this place and more land inside the fence. You're all welcome to pack up and live there with us. Dale is up on the road in the RV. We could all pack into that thing and go. You couldn't take everything now, and we'll still have to figure something out for the livestock. But you could come back and get most of your stuff tomorrow, or later. This place is completely safe. If we leave soon, we could be there before dark.
That makes a whole lot of sense.
Have any trouble holding down the fort in my absence?
Oh my God. I live in a fort. My 10-year-old self would have the biggest boner over living in this place. Yeah, it's okay. We made sure the prison grounds are secure. We double-checked all the outer doors to the prison wings. We haven't cleared yet. Everything's going well. It took a while to finish dragging these bodies out to burn, but we're done now. We didn't get around to the gym. That's something we'll have to do tomorrow.
Everyone settling okay?
Laura's not happy with our new roommates. You'll probably hear about it later. Axel helped me drag some of the bodies out here, and Thomas, the kind of nerdy guy, has been helping the women move all their belongings into the cells and move beds around and stuff. Andrew and Dexter kind of kept to themselves, setting up their cells and stuff. They're okay in my book.
That's good to know.
Oh, and I think I saw Alan smiling earlier today. This place seems to really be lifting his spirits.
It sure does make raising kids in this hell seem a little more possible. I haven't felt this optimistic since we first arrived at the Wilshire Estates, which I guess should probably worry me.
I really wish you hadn't said that.
Forget I said anything.
Rick, we need to talk.
What's going on, hon?
This just isn't working out. We're living with hardened criminals. I'm looking over my shoulder constantly.
We can't just kick them out. They were here first, and they seem like nice enough people.
No, Rick. They seem like hardened criminals. What is it about our situation that makes you assume the best in people?
We've got the guns, not them. We outnumber them. We're safe. I wouldn't leave any of the kids alone with them. But so far, we've got no reason to treat them like criminals.
Rick, you're right. Oh, God. I'm a horrible person.
Hormones.
I can't help it, you jerk. Don't make fun of me.
Oh, I wasn't trying to be mean. He looked worried.
Let's pack it in and get this gate closed. It's going to be dark soon.
Throwing extra mattresses over these twin beds sideways to make them one big bed was brilliant. Hopefully they'll be a little softer with the extra padding. It was a step up from the RV couch last night, but still not something I'd want to sleep on forever.
Am I fat?
Yeah, of course you're fat. You're pregnant, or have you forgotten?
I know. I just don't remember showing this much this early. I mean, if Andrea's keeping track of the days right, I'm barely halfway through this.
Maybe you're further along than you thought. What if you're starting your count on the wrong day?
Where's Tyrese at? It's getting kind of late, isn't it?
He's out looking for Chris and Julie. He thinks they ran off to, Nobody's seen them for at least an hour.
You got a minute?
I got a few.
I just wanted to thank you for...
It's not necessary, Herschel. You don't have to.
Let me talk. I wanted to thank you for bringing us here, Rick. I know things between us... I was going to shoot you, Rick. I think it's only fair that you know that I would have killed you. I was out of my mind with grief. I still don't know if I'm back to normal. I haven't touched a gun since that day, Rick. And I don't plan to. Ever again. This place, it's special. Rick, it's going to be a new life for me and my kids. This is a new beginning for us. I thank you, Rick.
It was the right thing to do, Herschel. I couldn't leave you people out there, not knowing we had this place. Come on, it's getting late, and you're going to need to start early tomorrow if you're going to get the rest of your stuff from your farm, and figure out what we're going to do with your livestock.
Eventually, we'll want them here, but for now, Otis offered to stay with them and watch them. I think he and Patricia are splitting up.
How was it?
It was perfect.
I didn't hurt you, did I?
A little, but it's okay.
But you liked it, you swear?
I loved it. And I love you. It was perfect. Exactly how I always imagined it.
They're probably asleep. How are you? Are you ready? Are you ready to do this?
Yeah, I think I'm ready. Let's do it.
Okay. No backing down. This is it.
Stay here and get your gun out.
Okay.
Stay here. I'm going to find out what's going on. Tyrese!
No, 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 no.
It wasn't supposed to be like this.
What did you do? What did you do to my little girl?
It wasn't supposed to be like this. We were supposed to be together forever. Fire at the same time. I was going to work. It was going to work. Together forever. I just pulled the trigger fast. Faster than her. It's supposed to be the same time. We were supposed to be together forever. Together forever. Now I'm all alone. What have I done? Supposed to fire at the same time.
Come back to me, baby. You gotta come back to me. I don't care how. Just come back to me. Come back.
She wasn't bitten. She won't turn, Tyrese. You don't want that anyway. You don't want her to be one of those things.
Shut up. You don't know what you're fucking talking about. She'll come back. She has to. Ah!